Drivers, start your engines!
Daytona! We have made it back to Daytona for the 17th race of the season. It's our first race that we are repeating on the schedule, and here for the Pepsi 400 half distance, 80 laps at the night race here at Daytona. We have 3 viewer drivers with us today, with 2 of them being here for the first time. And starting up in 11th with a great run, the number 90 of Matt Weichelman, qualifying very good for his first race here at the Superspeedway. Just behind him in the 83 car is Steve Fulton, looking to get his unsponsored machine home with a decent finish here at the Superspeedway, where anyone can be pretty competitive, usually. And then just in front of us, a few rows in 36th, Philip Torres making another start with us. And we qualified very poor with a 40th place run. Not a great effort. We continue to show bad qualifying results for the most part. But we're running an inverse color scheme here for the special night race at Daytona. We've been really competitive at the super speedways. Daytona 500, we led laps, got third in that race, I believe. We were really competitive. And then we went to Talladega, and we kind of struggled a little bit, but we were up front towards the end before we got taken out in a big one. And unfortunately, we had to completely trash that car. So this is a brand new super speedway car. Hopefully, it's competitive. I think we'll be fast. I think this could be a good shot for us, like the previous race at Daytona. But our qualifying effort, not good, as usual though. But we're going to be hanging out for a while. It's a long race, 80 laps. We're going to see if we can take it easy and work our way up towards the front. Starting here on the outside. No need to do anything crazy. But yeah, this could be, hopefully, maybe the time we finally can close out one of these super speedway races. We've been close, really close at Daytona. Talladega, we were struggling early. We made the setup way too aggressive on tape, and we had some overheating issues. Then I just felt like that car wasn't quite strong enough to get out and lead the pack, but we were still up close to the top 5 towards the end of that, and then eventually just got completely taken out by Kevin LePage, which completely destroyed the car. That was the same car we ran at Daytona as well. So this is a brand new car. Hopefully it's just as good, if not better. We will see. Fuel-wise, I'm not sure. Looks like this only needs to be a one-stop race, maybe. Well, 36 projected. We're going to want to take full tank, because pit at lap 40 would be halfway, 40, 41. See how that goes. Still too wide up there, almost 3 wide for a second. But we're on the bottom now. Daytona 500 also went caution-free, so that'll be interesting to see if this one does as well. Talladega was not caution-free. We had a couple cautions, and the big one. Next week is Chicagoland, which will mark the halfway point of the season. Race number 18 out of 36. I think I will show the season standings right after this race, because once we complete this race, that'll be the halfway, I think.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
We'll see where we're at. We had a great finish at Sonoma last time, which really helped us in points. That was not a race I expected to do well at all. But coming off a very disappointing race at Michigan, that was much needed. And Michigan came after a very disappointing race at Pocono. Right now, I'm not feeling too quick. I'm not really sucking up to the back of people in front of me. Nemechek was able to get down in line. But still a long ways to go. Just going to roll the bottom, not worry too much right now. I want to get up in the pack. I don't want to have people... I know that sounds crazy, but I don't want to have not many people behind me, because then I'll have less help behind me and have a higher risk of losing the draft. And what we definitely do not want to do is lose the draft. Absolutely need to keep the draft at all costs if we want to have any chance, especially if this goes caution free. We're just going to plan on it being a very clean Daytona race. Try and get some draft off Jack Sprague before we dive back to the bottom in the corner.
Outside. Stay low.
There's Philip Torres in the 46, still stuck up there on the outside. Probably just riding at this point. Looks like Matt Kenseth is up there leading. Bill Elliott got his first win of the season last week, or last race at Sonoma. I thought he'd won before this season, but he's really far up there in points. He's like first or second, so he's been doing really well, even if that was just his first win. So that's cool to see how he does this race. It's like Sterling Marlin and Ward Burton up there jockeying around for position in second behind Kenseth. We don't need to see Kenseth win this race. He has been super strong all year. I think he might be leading points. It's either him or Jimmy Johnson. I cannot remember. We'll look at the points after this.
Still there.
Looks like Rusty Wallace has gotten under Ward Burton up there. I think that's Rusty. And Steve Fulton might be behind him in the white car.
Still there.
Oh, they're 3 wide up there in the front. Looked like almost 4 wide for a second.
Keep low.
I don't think it ever did. Just sitting on the back of Todd Bodine here. Moving forward a little bit as some of the leaders get taken to the inside and get passed and get shuffled out of line. We're just stuck here on the yellow line. Car's a little bit tight on entry, but that's pretty normal for Daytona. I want to keep an eye on the temp and maybe think about adding some tape. Here in the draft, it's not looking that hot. Oh, Sterling Marlin up into the wall.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside.
I saw some smoke. He actually got sideways from it. I wonder what the heck happened. Did he blow a tire or something? No caution for that. That gets us all checked up. People had to take some evasive maneuvers. He was up close to the lead there, like the last couple laps. He was up into the wall in 3 and 4. Very interesting. That kind of creates a little gap in the middle of the pack there, but I think we'll be able to close that up. Hopefully we don't lose. Hopefully the front group doesn't pull away from us. That would not be good. Looks like we'll all be able to catch back up. There's Bill Elliott. Not going to let him get in line if we can help it. Kenny Wallace is going to jump in front of us.
Stay low.
Early contact here with some of the front runners.
Keep low.
I don't know if we're going to be able to catch this group. They're just pulling away while we're 2 wide back here. This is unfortunate if they pull away. Really wasn't anything we could do about that.
Keep low. Clear outside.
See if we can catch up to Kenny Wallace. Not sure we're going to be able to. That's a big gap. Very hard to get caught back up in this car at the super speedways. They need to have another checkup, but I don't know if that'll happen. I think Kenseth is still up there leading this race too. Just follow right behind Wallace. He's swerving down the backstretch to try and break the draft. He wants us to fall off. Less competition to deal with if the main pack pulls away, but it looks like we're going to be able to tack on to the back of this pack just barely. So that's good. Did not want to lose a draft. Kevin Harvick looking to our outside.
Clear outside.
Get in behind Steve Park in that 30 car. I think we're fine. I think we will stay here. They shouldn't be able to pull away unless we have to check up for any reason. Check up, get into the back of the pack though, a little bit. But we are still here. Is Sterling Marlin a lap down? Is he on pit road? Is he out of the race? I don't know. He's a lap down, but apparently still out here somewhere. He may be lap traffic off the pace since he's not in a pack. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if we see him up ahead anytime. Don't think I do yet.
Clear.
Yeah, I don't know where he would be on track.
Car outside. Still there.
Looks like Jimmy Johnson up there going for the lead with Ward Burton pushing him, going around Kenseth on the inside.
Still there.
I don't think they can make that top line work to get around anybody. They would need a lot more help than the bottom line has, and we're all stacked up here on the yellow line. But Kenseth's hanging right there with him. Ward Burton going up there to help him. That puts Bobby Labonte behind Johnson. We're 3 wide here. I think I do see Sterling Marlin way up ahead entering turn 3. I think that's him. So we may have a big checkup here as we catch them. There's Matt Weichelman in the number 90 car. Car he made himself, so it looks a lot better than the viewer drivers' cars that I make. Mine are pretty basic. I'd love to get out here and somehow get single file before we catch this lap car, but I don't think that's going to be something that is possible right here. Maybe it will be. The other driver's not super good at getting around lap traffic, and lap traffic does not get out of the way for you. You just have to get around them and try and guess the line they're going to take. Very dangerous situation every time at any track you go to. I believe that is Sterling Marlin way up there, though. It's got to be after whatever contact he had with the wall. I don't know if we're 3 wide. We might be. Big checkup entering turn 1. Looks like Steve Fulton up there in the 83 going for the lead. Where is Marlin going to go? We got to be prepared for a big checkup. If we slam into the back of somebody, we could end up wrecking. Okay, he's going to the bottom. Is that him? Who is that? I don't know if that's him. I can't tell. That might be Buckshot Jones or something.
Keep it up, keep digging. You're in the top 10.
We did have a big checkup there, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I think he's right in front of us. No, he jumped up to the top line, so he's going to slow the top line down. That might be Buckshot Jones. Thought for sure that'd be Marlin after whatever his wall hit, and then he had damage, I'm sure. That's just someone that's fallen off the pace. Not necessarily any contact. That kind of messed up Fulton. He was going for the lead. Yeah, that's Buckshot Jones in the 00. Interesting. We get around him without too much issue here, hopefully. And all of a sudden, we're up in the top 10. Working our way up from the back. Who's leading this thing? Is that Newman? It's Mark Martin. Alright. Got another lap car ahead. That's Sterling Marlin coming up. So he will be going another lap down. Mark Martin getting passed on the inside. Bobby Labonte to the lead. This all could get shaken up as we catch Sterling Marlin just now going over the start-finish line. We caught this group had to slow way down. They were kind of slow out of the try over there. Let's see, we are on lap 19, about to come around to get lap 20. Jimmy Spencer thought about jumping to the bottom, but elects to stay high. Bobby Labonte is leading this thing. Steve Park going up for the top 4. Along with Elliott Sadler. I believe Kenny Wallace is up there. Thought he fell back with Buckshot, but apparently not. Like got trapped behind him. I mean, Kenny Wallace was racing us in front of us for a second when we were trying to catch back up to the pack after Sterling Marlin had his issues. We're on the inside of Elliott Sadler here. Almost, maybe. He's going to try and get to the inside. He does just squeeze us off. We have to let out of it a bit. I'm not going to force it underneath him. He was going to take the bottom regardless of where he went. He goes the inside on Steve Parks. Sterling Marlin up ahead, getting ready to be taking a lap down, a second lap down. He's probably going to go to the bottom. We're probably going to have to check up. Bobby Labonte goes high to get around him, but everyone slows down too much for it to matter. Kenny Wallace, you need to go low. Take it 3 wide. We're going to come down here and give him a bump down the straightaway into the corner, but Bobby Labonte gets up in front of him. We're up to 3rd. We'll see if we can lead a few laps. I don't know if our car is strong enough without somebody in front of us. We'll see.
You're now in 3rd.
We will see. I may just ride around up here just to save some fuel. Oh, I don't even get that option because Tony Stewart just dove it underneath me. So now we're just going to see if we can find a place to get back in line. Sterling Marlin looks to be caught back up with the pack, but he is not on the lead lap, so he'll just be a car in the pack here. And he's looking to the middle 3 wide as a lap down guy. I will take the middle 3 wide on Bobby Labonte. See if we can just stay up towards the front on the top line, just ride around, maybe save some fuel in the draft. Kenseth back to the lead, looks like. Kenseth looks like he has a very strong car, as usual. I don't want to be on the top 3 wide, but the middle is fine. Oh, Tony Stewart thought about getting in front of me. I got tight on entry. We're in the middle 3 wide. Kenny Wallace. We're going to go underneath him. get here behind Schrader.
Clear outside. Car outside.
We got to find a way
3 wide. The next car's the leader.
to beat Kenseth.
Outside.
He is so quick here at the super
You're in the middle.
speedways.
3 wide.
He's
Keep
quick at
back.
every track, really.
Keep high.
He is the one to beat pretty much every race.
Still there. Keep high. Clear inside.
Okay, we are clear. I'm going to jump back to the bottom.
Car outside. Stay low.
See if we can catch up. That front group single file is just shot out of a cannon out in front of the pack, but Biff will go in for a pass there.
Stay low.
It's going to shuffle that up a little bit.
Clear outside.
We'll try this again, see if we can get up to the lead. We have a big run here on McMurray. Going underneath Sprague. He's going to block me off, so I do not
Keep
get
digging.
a chance to get underneath them until we get out of the trial, well, maybe, but my nose still
Clear outside.
not a good enough run there. Fuel-wise, 13 laps to go. We're going to need to take a full can, crew chief.
We'll fill you up.
I don't see how we're going to make it halfway.
Car outside.
Terry Labonte nearly looking to my inside. I'm just going to block that off.
Stay low.
Stuck behind McMurray right now.
Keep low. Clear. Inside.
Ah, freaking Labonte.
Keep high.
Just got to my inside before I could get back to the yellow line.
In third. Car inside.
I could have probably been aggressive there and held him off, but
Keep high.
I didn't want to risk anything. Then I get a bad corner entry, hopefully not get taken 3 wide. We don't. But we're going to lose a lot of time here with nobody in front of us.
Still there.
Dropping more positions on the outside.
Still
We're
there.
okay though. Still very early in the race.
Clear.
Alright, there's a little gap behind Jeff Gordon. We'll get in behind him. So far it's been a good race. We're up here, we're in the top 10, we're competitive. Hopefully we keep it that way and keep it clean.
Outside.
Now's not the time to be taking chances. Now's the time to be saving equipment until the finish. Make sure we're there at the end. I might see another lap car up ahead. Yes, I do. I think that's actually 2. It's going to make getting around them even more difficult.
Stay low. Clear.
Hopefully they don't cause any issues.
Stay low. Clear.
Next week, next race, Chicagoland. So I think we'll be good there. It's a 1.5 miles. It's a fun track to run.
Keep low.
I'm hoping we're good there. And then New Hampshire, which I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be very good at that track. We will see how that goes. New Hampshire is a pretty tough track, flat
Car outside.
corners
Keep
that
low.
you kind of have to run the middle. It's very interesting,
Stay
very
low.
difficult. We're going to block Newman here. And then after New Hampshire, we get Pocono. We get our revenge tour at Pocono after being wrecked out, having a pretty quick car there. Hopefully we can finish that race. That is such a tough track to do a full race at. It is so tricky.
Outside. Stay low. All right.
You have to be
we're
very
back in there.
accurate the whole time.
Still there. Keep low.
So some fun races coming up on the schedule.
Clear outside.
So I'm excited for that. Matt Kenseth still leading this race. I'm pretty sure he's led pretty much every lap up to this point. Definitely the most. We got like 3 lap cars coming up that we're going to have to figure out how to navigate around. And also coming up, green flag pit stops. I have no idea when we're going to do those. He keeps setting it to 1.5 cans. I want to take 2 cans of fuel.
Back and forth now.
I want 2 cans.
We'll fill you up.
I think I want to add some tape. I don't want to change the handling too much. I'm going to add just a little bit of tape. Move that to 60.
We're gonna add some tape.
And then, since we're taking full fuel, I'm going to go ahead and take 4 tires, because we'll have to be waiting on fuel anyway.
Stay low.
Probably could get away with just taking lefts, but I think 4 will be fine. Hopefully I can get on pit road okay. I have not practiced that.
Clear.
And hopefully we can get out in a pack with the leaders, preferably. We're going to have an early pit stall. I got to be prepared for that. We qualified 40th.
Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third.
Block off Benson a little bit. Oh, we had a horrible entry there. We bounced it off the apron. Gordon's just going to go up there and draft with Matt Kenseth. Us being single file here is going to help getting around the lap cars, though. I'm just worried about when these green flag pit stops are going to happen. I hopefully can time it well enough so I can get out or get on pit road with all the lead lap guys, or all the front runners here. We will see. It's going to be very, very dangerous. Hopefully we can get on cleanly. Getting off won't be too much of an issue. We can usually blend up into the onto the track in the backstretch without getting run over or anything, but getting on pit road, they are very aggressive and can just slam right in the back of you. We'll see how it goes. If we get spun in the infield or we see somebody get spun, we can throw a caution if we need to. I don't think a caution would come out since it's not on the racing surface. But if we see a wreck, we might throw a caution. Alright, 3 lap cars up here in a little pack. Benson just wants to pass me so bad, but
Keep digging. Looks like
does
we're
not have
running low
enough
on
room.
fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop,
Can we
we'll
even
all
get
in.
to lap 40? I don't. This might be a 2-stop race. He keeps changing it to 1.5. I have to make sure that's 2. That's got to be 2, because I don't think we can make it on fuel. So we need to take as much as we can. But if we have to pit again, I guess it won't matter. When are we going to pit? Let's just pit with Jeff Gordon if we can get slowed down in time. I imagine he and Kenseth are going to pit at the same time. I haven't seen anybody dive it on pit road yet. We're about to catch Larry Foyt and Mike Wallace. There's another lap car way up ahead of these 3. Who's that? Kyle Petty leading this little group. They're going to the outside. Kenseth's going to the outside. Gordon goes to his inside. We cannot catch these front 2. I don't want to go around them either, because then I won't know when to pit. Oh my, this is not good.
Next car's the leader.
We're stuck behind Jeff Gordon. He's further down in points than Kenseth is.
Here
Oh,
comes
he's
the
pitting.
leader.
He's
Keep
pitting.
low. The next car's the leader. Clear outside.
We locked him up a little bit, but we're taking 4. That's not
Limit
an issue.
55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Alright. Very slow entry, but we got it on safely. And we got in our
Too
pit
far
stall
back.
safely.
Pull up.
But we were too far back a little bit. That's okay. That was a lot cleaner than I thought it might be. This is feeling like a very slow stop, though. I think Kyle Petty just took 2 tires. I should have taken 2. Do we even take full fuel?
Go, go, go! Keep it under
16
55.
second
Keep
stop.
It under 4,000 in seconds.
That was not a good pit stop. I don't know if we'll be able to catch these
Watch that
guys.
speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in
Just don't get a
seconds.
speeding penalty.
We'll give you a half can of fuel. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
We might not be able to catch this group. That's unfortunate. If that's what happens.
Okay, merge when you can.
I would merge, but there's a group coming. It's Johnny Benson. He hasn't pit yet. That's the lead group that hasn't pit yet.
Outside. Here comes the leader. Clear outside.
Oh man, that pit stop might cost us.
Clear outside.
I don't know if we're going to catch back up. Alright, we're going to sit here slow on the yellow line so the people behind us have to check up. That's Jimmy Johnson. They'll have to check up since they won't really know how to get around us that well. And we're just going to hope we can get their draft when they come out of pit road
The leader
next
pitting
lap.
now.
Because that front group, we completely messed up the pit. We're not going to be able to catch them unless we get a caution. That's unfortunate. They can just get on and off pit road so much better. Because I have to make sure I can slow down and not spin. That's okay though. We got some people coming out right in front of us. We'll get
Here
into
comes
this
the
group.
leader. Car
Robbie
outside.
Gordon still has not pit yet.
Stay low.
Jeremy Mayfield here.
Stay low. Still there.
Now, I'm not even going to be able to go around him and keep my momentum up
Keep low.
with Robbie Gordon here. See if I can force it. Okay, he goes up high.
Stay low.
We're still going to need another pit stop. I'm definitely not going to take 4 tires. I might not take any. I might just take a splash of fuel. Make that as quick as possible. There's Matt Weichelman coming out of pit road. Matt Kenseth is just in front of us in this group right here, so that's good. He's for position as well, so that's good. Looks like Jeff Gordon, who would be the leader, I think, is the one that got way out in front of us. But if Matt Kenseth right here, then we maybe haven't lost too much. There's Jimmy Johnson as well. We're going to fly by him.
Car inside.
So I think this might turn out okay for us. It's just that group up ahead that probably has Jeff Gordon in it as the leader is probably out of reach.
The leader's pitting now.
Pit cycle's still going on. See if we can get around. No, we need to fall in and see if we can push up to Kenseth. He and Terry Labonte are hooked up. See if we can push Ken Schrader up to Jimmy Spencer. I don't think we'll be able to. I don't know. Kenseth is just so quick. He and just Labonte, a 2-car tango there, are just super quick by themselves. But they're going to get held up by some lap traffic. Not some lap traffic, but some people that were pitting. We're going to go around
Car outside.
Schrader since we got Jimmy Johnson behind
Keep
us.
low.
The main group is way out ahead. We may have just cycled back to 27th here on this pit cycle
Clear outside.
after being in 3rd place. I don't remember how I did the Daytona 500 pit stops, but I was in contention the whole time, I thought. Should have stayed out a little bit longer, I guess. We are overheating. That tape was not a good idea. Well, that's unfortunate.
Stay high.
That
We're gonna
is
take off from
unfortunate.
tape.
No, why do you have to overheat, you stupid car? It wasn't that close. I didn't think the tape would add that much. Alright, we should not have messed with the tape. I thought it'd give us a little bit more grip, a little bit more straightaway speed, but all it's done is overheat us. Like I can't even be on throttle. We're just gonna be so slow here.
Inside. Still there.
We were at like 220 and now it's at 230
Clear
with just
inside.
5% more tape. You know what I think we're gonna do? We're gonna get this to lap.
There are the cross flags. We're halfway home.
This is gonna be a really stupid idea, but I think we have to. We're gonna get this to where we can make it on fuel. We're gonna be just so slow though without draft. But I kinda have to since I'm overheating. I was gonna say we're gonna get this to like 36 laps to go. Fill it back up with fuel.
We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
Don't take tires. Take the tape off. And just go the rest of the way without pitting. But I don't think it's going to work, but I don't think we have any other choice with the overheating issue that I gave myself. And we're back here in 28th with the leaders so far out ahead. We're going to go multiple laps down if we do that. I don't know. We might have to try it. Because they got to pit again anyway. There could be some issues. Lap cars could cause some cautions. But if that happens, that's going to trap us a lap down. We really... Pitting is going to be a death sentence, I think, if we pit early. But I can't be on throttle without the draft. Or with the draft. Because I'm overheating. I shouldn't have put tape on it. I thought I didn't think it would be that bad. Oh man, if we blow a motor, I guess that's going to be a lot worse than pitting and finishing 3 laps down. It's looking like another disappointing finish here. We just lost so much on that pit stop, and I don't really know why, because we slid through the box a little, or we were too far back in the box. We took 4 tires and we should have taken 2. We should have just taken 2. That probably was a lot quicker, and I don't know. Alright, I'm done messing with tape on the super speedways. That has gotten me in trouble more times than it has helped me. At least at the mile and a halfs or other tracks, I can lift off for the corners a little bit more and cool the engine that way, but this one I have to be full throttle the whole time, and it's just not worth it. Because if I can't hold it full throttle, we are nothing, and we're really nothing anyway. Let's go like 2 more laps and then we gotta pit, and then not worry about pitting again. We're going to go a lap down, probably 2 laps down. We're not going to have any draft help. Oh, this is not good. There's 37 on the lead lap. We need a caution right now. I just don't see us getting one. If we got a caution, that would put us right back in contention. We could come down, fill it back up with fuel, take the tape off, and be okay. Be back in the pack. But right now, we have no chance. Our only options right now are stay out, do what we're doing until the final pit stop. If we stay out, we're going to keep losing time, stuck behind Larry Foyt here, out of the draft. Oh, they're wrecking. Big wreck. Big wreck. We're going to get a caution. Oh my gosh. The big one at Daytona when we needed it. I can't see anything. Where are these guys? Oh, they're still flying by us. We got to go back around and go past the line. Oh my gosh. That was perfect timing. And that took out a huge chunk of the pack. Top 10 guys. What in the freaking world happened? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Lap 46. First caution we've had at Daytona all season. Man, I cannot believe that. Elliott Sadler is destroyed. That was a huge wreck. That just completely saves us. Completely saves us. I did not expect that even a little bit. We're up to 16th. I'm going to just go back down. I'm going to take left side tires. We're going to fill it back up with fuel. We should be able to make it to the end. And we're going to be freaking good. Take the tape off. We're going to be able to go full throttle. Right back into this thing. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that happened. We had perfect view of that. The whole freaking field died. Who is leading this thing? Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon looks to be still up there. There's just like not many cars left. Dale Jr.'s fine. Kenseth might have been in that. I don't see him anywhere. Everyone's going to come down and get their last bit of fuel that should get them to the end. I'm going to just take tires for fun.
Pit road is now
Don't really
open.
need them. I want to take lefts, yep.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000.
Oh,
in seconds.
Michael Waltrip's destroyed.
Past the 40 car.
Larry Foyt got destroyed.
The pace car
That is insane, man.
Go, go, go! Limit 55.
Now this should
Keep
be
it
just a
under
sprint to the
4,000
finish.
in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1.
Jeremy Mayfield destroyed. Steve Fulton looks to be okay. Oh, Bill Elliott gone. Kenseth and Johnson are both
Okay, you're
destroyed,
clear on pit lane. Stay behind the
as well
16
as
car.
Jeff Burton. Oh my gosh, that is huge points implications there. And Bill Elliott was there too. I mean, that's like the top 3 guys in the points just all taken out in one wreck here at Daytona. That is going to hurt them. Unbelievable. I cannot wait to see what caused that. Alright, I'm going to save a little bit here because we're only 6 laps to the good and I want to make sure we're fine. Just save under this caution. We should be okay. We took full tank because we didn't have... we didn't burn too much there. That wasn't a very long run. This is going to be... I mean, we're right back in this thing. We are right back in it. Is Matt Weichelman still here? Did he survive that? I'm not sure. Philip Torres and Steve Fulton look to be okay. My goodness, Michael Waltrip's out. Ricky Rudd is out. Elliott Sadler, Terry Labonte, Ryan Newman, Ricky Craven, Kenny Wallace, Rusty Wallace. Matt Weichelman did get involved in that. Dale Jarrett, Jeremy Mayfield, Jeff Burton, Jimmy Johnson, Bill Elliott, Matt Kenseth, Jay McMurray, Mark Martin, Jeff Green, Joe Nemechek, Jimmy Spencer, Ken Schrader, Larry Foyt, and Buckshot Jones all in that wreck. That was like a 20-car wreck.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging.
And that wasn't like the main pack altogether. That was after pit stops. We were separated by a lot. And we're up to 13th. As one of the only strong cars left, it seems like. Jeff Gordon's still here. Tony Stewart's probably got speed. I know he did at Daytona 500. Dale Jr.'s always good at the plate tracks. Kevin Harvick's probably quick. Bobby Labonte was up in the lead for a little bit. Ward Burton was up there. Steve Fulton was up there. But, man, this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Of all the things to happen, right when we were about to pit by ourselves, unscheduled, to take tape off because we were overheating because we put tape on, that was the last thing I expected. I expected to either stay out and just be super slow, fall off the pace, get lapped eventually. And in my mind, if that happened, I was thinking maybe I'll just save fuel on track and not have to pit again, since we're not even going to be able to do full throttle anyway with the tape issue. Or we would pit with like 36 to go, take the tape off, just fill it up with fuel and go out and never pit again, while the field would have to make another pit stop towards the end. But us pitting would probably put us 2 laps down, and then we're going to be all by ourselves on track and get lapped more, so that was going to be a very bad decision, I think. But luckily, all of that got taken out of my hands, and we just get the perfect situation for us in that whole deal. My goodness.
We're going green next time by.
My
Okay,
goodness.
We're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 16 car on the outside.
There's
line.
only 16 people on the lead lap and only 20 people left in the race. That was how big of a wreck that was. So honestly, those front guys wrecking out, it's not going to hurt them as bad as it would have if it was just them that wrecked. If half the field's gone, then we're still going to get okay points probably. Bill Elliott finishing 34th is not going to get much. Jimmy Johnson 33rd, so that's going to hurt him, I guess. Ryan Newman, he's been fast all year. Ken's at 35th. That's, man. Come to Daytona and you expect a big one. We didn't get one in the Daytona 500, but certainly got one here in the Pepsi 400. Going to be going green with 30 laps to go. Hopefully we can make our way back up to the front. We got no damage, nothing to worry about. The tape is back to where it needs to be. Pretty much brand new tires. We can make it on fuel. I hope. Just need to have a good restart here and make sure we don't fall off this pack by any means necessary. We're going to have some damaged people on the inside, so we're going to have to watch out for them being slow. Hopefully we don't get caught behind them. Them restarting on the inside is going to make it a little tricky, but hopefully we are okay. Coming to the green. And somebody just blew his motor going to the green here. I think that was Kenny Wallace. We're going to jump to the outside. Make sure we don't get caught behind those lap cars. That was Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart just blew his motor. Oops, okay, well, that was an accident. Sorry, Jack Sprague. I was trying to bump you because you were slow in front of me when you pulled up in front of me when I jumped to the outside, but I just spun him. Oops. No caution, thankfully. Alright, Casey Mears on the inside, very slow, and he's going to the outside. Oh, that was very scary. I could not sit behind him, though. We would be just so slow. I think we're going to be okay here. Get in line behind Steve Fulton. I feel bad for Jack Sprague. Now we have no help behind us, though. Please don't lose this draft. I guess that would be karma. Please don't lose this draft. Greg Biffle is very far back behind me. And falling. He might have damage. Looks like we're going to catch back up here. We need to be in this draft. We cannot fall out of here. I know we're in 11th, but we will never catch these guys again if we fall off. We got to be aggressive. Take the runs we get. Don't spin out Ward Burton like we did Sprague. Johnny Benson is up there leading this thing. The car is quick, but it takes a long time to get wound up and get the speed back. Like checking up for Ward Burton there in line. I had to. I was right behind him. I almost bumped him. But that kills the momentum, and then we have to wait a long time before we get that back.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
There's Kyle Petty. He is not on the lead lap.
Stay low.
As well as Mike Wallace here in front of Ward Burton.
Keep low.
We're going to try and be aggressive here. He's going to bump up off the yellow line. I'm going to take it 3 wide almost. I'm not there. Thought I might have the run. Okay, he's underneath Mike Wallace, the lap car, so that's good. I just didn't want to get trapped behind them. We're up to 7th.
Outside.
Todd Bodine behind us. Dale Jr. behind him.
Keep low.
Just riding in line here. Thankfully,
Still there.
we are in the pack. We are up here in the front of the pack.
Keep low. All right, we're back in fifth. Good job.
Top 5. I'm going to look to the inside on Ward Burton for 3. Just get it to the yellow line.
3 wide.
I got to be aggressive with my moves.
Stay low.
Now, these two with the tandem draft up ahead are going to be hard to catch, especially when we're too wide, but if we get single file, maybe we can do it. And them going for a pass here, Bobby Labonte, that's going to get us right back to him.
Next car's the leader. Clear.
Kevin Harvick falls to second. We're going to try and get in front of Junior. Harvick trying to get down in front of us, but just runs out of room.
Still there. Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Stay low. The next car's the leader. Still there.
We are up to second behind Bobby Labonte.
Clear outside.
Need Junior to give me some help. He wants to pass me. Just mirror driving right now. Bobby Labonte does not block me. He's going to stay high. And that's going to put us to the lead.
Clear outside.
Now, can we guard the bottom well enough to keep Junior at bay? We're going to lead a lap at Daytona here,
Keep it up. Keep digging. You're in first.
with Dale Jr. behind us. Perfect situation to be in. I did not think we were gonna get back to the front after that pit stop that sent me back 20 positions. Junior looking to the inside. We're gonna block as much as we can here. I'm not gonna lose the lead like I did at the Daytona 500 if I can help it. I want to win one here at the plate track. I want to win one, period. We got second at Sonoma. Amazingly a miracle race. I thought we'd come to Daytona and be competitive, and we have been. Thought for sure we were out of it after that pit stop, and just got completely saved. Got lap traffic ahead, but getting around them should not be an issue, being out front. If anything, the people behind us are going to get checked up, and we'll be able to full throttle around everyone that we get to. Jack Sprague is going to be one of the lap cars we get to, unfortunately. Junior looking to the outside. We're going to go up there and side draft.
Keep low.
He should not be strong enough to pass us on the outside. I don't think that's going to be possible, but
Keep low.
he is Dale Jr. at Daytona. It could be possible.
Keep low.
We have lapped down Kyle Petty behind us for help, so not much there. I think we're going to lose the lead to Junior. He's just so strong here at Daytona. He's going to get in front of us and clear us.
Clear.
Oh my gosh. He is unbeatable. He's just going to pull away from us. That's how big of a run he got. He might check up for the 46 of Phil Torres once we get to him.
Next car's the leader.
I don't know if we'll be able to even get another run on him. That was such a power move, going around the outside and clearing me easily. He got fed up with trying to pass me low. He just passed me high and took off, pulled away. Phil Torres is going to stay high out of the way. Thank you.
Car outside. The next car's the leader. Clear outside.
Puts him a lap down. All right, he's backing back up to us here with the draft. Can we even pass him? Try and get as much draft as we can to get a run to go to his inside.
20 laps to go.
20 to go here at Daytona. just don't have the run. We do not have the run. I think we're all single file. Actually, 5th place is 2.5 seconds back. It's just Kyle Petty, Greg Biffle, and Steve Park behind me. That's why we don't have help to catch him. We're just a 3-car or 4-car group here. That's insane. I don't know why that happened. Did not even notice that. Thought we were all still that main pack with the 16 cars or whatever. More lap cars coming up. Robbie Gordon and Casey Mears, they're both really broken. With this little amount of help, I'm not sure we're going to be fast enough to get around Junior. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a run. Greg Biffle going around Kyle Petty might help. Junior is just so fast through the corners. That pass Greg Biffle made them lose some time, and you just see how far we fall back from Junior. Without that help, he doesn't need help. He is just pulling away from the pack. He's going to go high around the lap cars, but they're going to go high out of the corner. He's going to get checked up real bad. Trying to navigate. We're going to go around Robbie Gordon. Use the lap cars as our pick. And we jump back to the lead. We're not going to stay here. They're going to get a big run. We are so far out ahead right now. Half a second. We're going to try and block him when he gets here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to hold him off the whole time. Jack Sprague is at least still in 13th. I would feel bad if he finished really poorly. But I don't know if anybody still running is going to finish poorly after that big wreck. I did not mean to spin him. I was trying to bump him because he pulled up in front of me. Just wanted to be a little bit quicker. We're going to block like crazy and see if we can hold Junior off. Don't think it's going to be possible. He is so much quicker. He's got Steve Park behind him. Kyle Petty, Greg Biffle's fallen off. Having to go around Robbie Gordon and, oh, Casey Mears. Oh, I tried. Little contact. We just clear him into the corner. I almost pushed him down into the grass. He got such a run and jumped to my inside. We make a little contact in the left rear. We keep it straight, though. He just jumping to any gap he sees. Jack Sprague is not going to be nice to me, I don't think. But we'll see if we can get around him. We're going to be a lot quicker. He may not want to mess up the race for the lead. We're going to get a little bit of draft down the straightaway from him, but Junior's just too quick. We can't move above the yellow line at all out of the corner. Unless Junior's looking to the high side, which he can pass us no problem. Our cars are not quite good enough to beat DEI here at the plate tracks. But maybe we'll be able to block enough the whole time that we can come away with the win. Man, this is going to be crazy. I don't know if we can hold him off this long. We have a lot of laps left. And he is not looking to ride at all. He is looking to get to the lead as soon as possible. We're coming to 14 laps to go. Steve Park nearly looked to the inside of him. That got him a little checked up through the tri-oval. I'm looking through the mirror way more than I'm looking through the windshield here. But that happens a lot leading at Daytona and Talladega. Just stay above the yellow line. far enough to get a good entry, arc it into the corner. Oh, he's going to the outside. We're going to block that off, block the inside. Jack Sprague has joined this group with Kyle Petty. Kevin Harvick in fourth, almost 3.5 seconds back. Junior to the outside, but he doesn't have any help. And he did it on entry when he didn't have quite the run. Steve Park is going to get around him. That's going to save us for a minute. I think we're going to be quick enough to stay ahead of Steve Park. Junior has no help on the outside. He's going to fall to the back of this little group. He'll have to work his way back forward. That is going to help. He tried to look to the outside, but Steve Park, deciding not to go up there and help him, he jumps to the inside of him. He's looking to want to lead some laps here. Junior still stuck on the outside of Kyle Petty, I believe. But not falling off. He needs to get back to the bottom if he wants a chance to get back up here. He's not going to be able to go around the outside with no help around this many cars. We are a little bit quicker than Steve Park. He's not giving us near as much trouble as Junior was behind us. We're able to hold a little bit of a gap in front of him. Junior, very, very strong car though. He's falling back behind Petty now. Most likely will be able to work his way back up, but it may take him a handful of laps. Sprague's on the outside. Phil Torres getting ready to be lapped again. Yeah, Steve Park nowhere near as quick as Junior was. He's not giving us near as much trouble out of the corner, which is exactly what I expected. He bought us some time getting ahead of Junior though. And time is about to run out. Here comes Junior.
We got just 10 more to go.
10 laps to go. Junior immediately trying to look to the inside. Just flying. It's like he's got a fifth gear in that thing. Steve Park's going to fall to the back of this group. Oh my goodness, man.
That car's a lap down.
We're going to catch Torres right when he enters the corner, so we're going to have to go around his outside. Get a little bit of draft off them on entry.
Inside.
Junior not
Inside.
going around his outside. He's going to stay behind him for a second. Gets checked up. That's going to pull us to a 0.8 of a second gap. Full second almost. But he's got draft. We don't. He's going to catch back up, and he's going to be a lot faster when he does. 1.1 seconds. This may give him a big enough run to get around us without us being able to block it off. We'll see. We lost about 5 miles an hour without the draft. 5 to 10 miles an hour there. We're going to have to make our car very wide, because he may just slow down behind us like he did Torres there. We are going to be wide here. Where is he going to go? He's just going to get behind us. Okay. Through the tri-oval. Kyle Petty's still behind him. Kevin Harvick is caught up. How did he catch up? He made up like a 3-second gap. He's looking to be the closer here. He's going to spoil things. Where did he come from? Oh, I'm looking at the box and not the track. Nearly let Junior get to my inside. We got a much bigger pack now, I think. Steve Fulton is caught up. Yeah, he brought a bunch of people with him, Kevin Harvick did. Kevin Harvick up to 3rd place now. This just got a lot harder. Kevin Harvick looking for second place underneath Junior. The RCR car is looking pretty good up here. I'd much rather have Harvick behind me than Junior, though. Junior is just too quick. I was not going to be able to hold him off the whole time, I don't think. Unfortunate for Junior there. He's on the outside again. Sterling Marlin in this group with us. Greg Biffle back. Steve Fulton is up to third. Steve Fulton's had a strong car all day. Don't let Harvick to our inside. We block all the way to the apron. He's looking to the outside. We try and shove him up into the wall nearly. Steve Fulton follows us. Harvick does not have much help there, but he's got Junior coming up behind him. Oh, man. Side draft him. They're so quick on the outside. Oh, Steve Fulton went to the outside to help them. He's going to have such a huge run coming out of turn 4 here, and we got Sterling Marlin behind us. Just make him enter the corners as wide as possible. No, we're not in the lead anymore. Harvick to the lead. Gosh dang it. He gets a big run too. Will we be able to catch him and get around him before the end of this race? He got maybe too big of a lead there. We're going to have a big head of steam coming. I can't believe Fulton went up to the outside there to help him get around me. And we have Sterling Marlin a lap down behind us. Gotten in the wall early, but actually helped him a lot because now he's in 13th. He was able to miss that big wreck being so far back. Gosh dang it, man. Our car is just a tick off on being quick at the front of the pack, just like it was at Talladega. They're just a little bit quicker leading. Gonna have a run here, maybe look to the inside out of 4. We're going to just sneak on his inside. Are we gonna be able to complete it? He's getting help from Marlin. I'm holding this gas down as hard as possible. Greg Biffle goes in behind us. We are not able to complete the pass through the corner. Side draft him. He's going to clear us again. We're coming to 2 laps to go. He's just too gosh dang quick. Kurt Busch here, he may be some good help if we can get him up behind us. I just don't know if we're going to have enough time. We have not been able to clear him. He's had too much help on the outside, and he just powers off out of the corner onto the straightaways. Oh, man. Come on, Kurt Busch. He's got no help there on the outside in front of the pack, but he's going to pull down in front of us here on corner entry. We got a big run. We're going to look to his inside out of 4 again. Coming to the white flag. Side draft him. White flag in the air. Kurt Busch goes to the outside to help him. We're making contact. Oh, we have Sterling Marlin behind us again. Just not able to pull ahead of Harvick at all through the corner, even on the outside. No! Oh, I did not want to do that. Gosh dang it, that was so bad. Oh, man. I'm trying to side draft him as close as possible. Wow, we should not have won that.
You're back in the lead.
I feel horrible.
I don't care what they say about you. You're okay in my book.
That was bad. It's so hard to tell when you're close to those people. I thought I'd been that close to him the whole time. Out of the, like, on the straightaways, side drafting. Man, he finishes 10th. That was such a bad last lap. We were not going to win that. Freaking Ricky Stenhouse move right there. Austin Dillon. Terrible. Feel terrible. That was horrible. Not going to celebrate that. That was not my intention at all. Hopefully, I don't know. That was really bad. Really bad. We come away with the win. Shouldn't have. We should not have got that win. Our car was not strong enough leading. I was trying to side draft him down the straightaway because he just kept getting such big runs out of the corner there, and I just push up into him. Just straight wreck him down the straightaway. And honestly, where we made contact with him, it should not have turned him at all. Like, and then we put Marlin in the wall again. He had no business being up there trying to pass me, though. He was a lap down. So I'm coming out of the corner. I just want to get up as close as I possibly can to him to slow his momentum down. I just bump up into him, misjudge it completely. And that gets us the win. Not trying to wreck him for the win. I was trying to side draft him to try and slow his way down the straightaway and maybe been able to have a drag race through 3 and 4. But he was just so quick, he was going to clear us before we even got to 3 and 4. Man. Like, I was just about to turn a little bit further left and stay off of him before that happened. There's us putting more people in the wall. Harvick gets it back going. I mean, he still finishes 10th because there's like nobody left in the race. And we just get ahead of Kurt Busch. See, I thought I was trying to do that same thing right there. And we did that on the previous lap to Harvick and made some contact, I guess. Maybe it wasn't the previous lap. One lap before. So we're looking to the inside. This is coming to 3 to go. See, I go up. I don't go up that far there. But out of turn 2 here, I try to side draft him. See, he gets the big run. I try to dump air on his spoiler, nearly make contact there. I thought I was that close on the last lap. Probably wouldn't have helped anyway. He still got ahead of us here. And then we come into the white flag. We're just now getting the run. I go to his inside. See, we make contact there. I was trying to side draft him again. Should not have tried to side draft at all. That was not helping anyway. See, I'm like, we're not even touching there, it seems like. He gets it back going straight. He keeps it ahead of us. I'm trying to just do anything with the air to slow him down. We're dead even through 1 and 2. But his car is just too freaking strong on the outside. He was going to clear us before we even finished the straightaway. And I try and go up and side draft him again and just hit him in the left rear and spin him into the infield, and then I'm pushing up to get back on track, and Marlin's there, and that sends him into the wall with Johnny Benson, I believe. But they didn't lose much. They didn't wreck. Dirty freaking win. That is stupid. I feel horrible about that. Should not have won that way. I was doing good running up front. Should have just backed off and let Kurt Busch have it at that point. Finished second where I was supposed to. Oh, man. Terrible. Unfortunate we get a win and can't feel good about it. But Steve Fulton finishes seventh in the number 83 car. He has a great run. He misses that big wreck. Philip Torres finishes 18th, 2 laps down. I feel terrible about that. That was so stupid. And Matt Weichelman finishes 29th after being involved in that wreck that took out more than half the field. There's only 12 people on the lead lap there at the end. Jeff Gordon and Ward Burton were off the pace in the back. And up to Harvick, we had like a 10-car group there. Gosh dang it, that sucks. That really does. I feel horrible about that. Oh well, we move on to Chicagoland. We're going to be giving Harvick a lot of space from now on. And we're not going to be doing moves like that, hopefully, ever again. I was fine with I wasn't fine, but I didn't need another stupid Mickey Mouse win there after the situation at Dover, but that was stupid. Shouldn't have been a win. Shouldn't have got that. I did not want to wreck for the win there. But we'll move on. We'll take a look at the points here in just a second. And then we'll be on to Chicagoland. So here we are with the standings after the Daytona race. Kevin Harvick actually moves to the lead now after that. So I don't feel quite as bad as completely ruining that whole end to that race. But I still feel pretty awful. Jimmy Johnson in second with 4 wins. Matt Kenseth in fourth with 4 wins. We, with our 4th win, sitting down in 7th. All of the top 10 have at least 2 DNFs. Jeff Gordon sitting in 12th with 5. But Bill Elliott in 3rd after his first win at Sonoma with 8 top 5s, 13 top 10s. He's having a great run this season. Kenseth sitting in 4th. I'm pretty sure all 3 of these guys moved down and Kevin Harvick jumped up from 4th. I think Johnson was leading, Elliott was in 2nd, and Kenseth was in 3rd. I believe. I could be wrong about that. But then Tony Stewart in 5th. He does not have a win yet, but he has 7 top 5s, 9 top 10s, 3 DNFs. Dale Jr. has 2 wins, or 1 win, 2 poles, 1 win to go along with 5 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Also 3 DNFs. We have 4 wins, 6 top 5s, 7 top 10s. So we're either really good, nearly winning, or we're being pretty far outside the top 10. We also have 3 DNFs, completed 88% of the laps. We've led in 8 races, 47% of the races we've done so far. Then Terry Labonte in 8th with no wins. Rusty Wallace in 9th with no wins. Only 1 top 5 for him. Bobby Labonte in 10th. 3 top 5s. Kurt Busch in 11th. Jeff Gordon down in 12th with a win. But his 5 DNFs have really hurt him, only completing 82% of the laps. Michael Waltrip, Ryan Newman, Robbie Gordon, Ricky Rudd, Greg Biffle, Sterling Marlin, Jamie McMurray, Ward Burton for the top 20. I think that's all the winners. And then Jerry Mayfield, Elliott Sadler, Ricky Craven, Mark Martin, Johnny Benson, Jeff Burton, Dale Jarrett, Steve Park. Dale Jarrett actually has a win, but he's way down in 27th. His win is his only top 10, which is crazy. So he's way down there. Surprised to see him doing so poorly, honestly. He has not had good runs. He's had a win. I don't even remember what win that was, what race that was, but that puts him way down. And then getting down to some of the people that don't run every week. It's Kenny Wallace, Joe Nemechek, Jimmy Spencer, Kyle Petty, 32nd, Ken Schrader, Todd Dine, Casey Mears, Tony Raines, Jeff Green, Mike Skinner, John Andretti, Jack Sprague. And then Jack Sprague is one of the ones that hasn't run every week. And then we get to the viewer drivers who have only been in a couple races, so they won't have very many points. But you can see all of them if you want. Not running for a championship, just running for a couple races. Nick Keel and Jory Jones with a couple top fives there. They had some great runs in their races. Nick Keel had some really strong runs. I believe I think he won the All-Star race as well. He's got 2 top 10s for his 2 starts. Pretty good. Couple top 10s. Ian White, Steve Fulton got a top 10 in that Daytona race. Boris said down here from the Sonoma race, he finished top 10. Road course ringer. Pretty good. 64 different drivers have run in this season so far. That will keep going up as more viewer drivers that haven't been in the races yet compete. But that's how things look so far. So, normal people you'd expect up front. I'm pretty sure Kevin Harvick jumped to the lead from that race alone. He might have been in third behind Bill Elliott. Jimmy Johnson, I'm most certain, was in the lead before he got wrecked out there. Only his second DNF, only Bill Elliott's second DNF of the season. They're both doing very good. Bill Elliott completing 96% of the laps. Same with Rusty Wallace, but he's down in 9th. So we get our 4th win in less than spectacular fashion. And then we move on to Chicagoland and hopefully have a little bit less controversy. Hopefully not have any more controversy throughout the season, but still half the season to go. 17 of 36 races completed. We're moving on to the second half. Coming up in Chicagoland. 2,500 total laps so far.